weather. And before we get to the weather, I want to thank all the folks at the Cornerstone Adult Services Company yesterday for inviting me to their golf outing at Foster Country Club. Beautiful golf course up there, or I should say out there in Foster. It didn't snow, as you predicted.
I really went out on a limb by predicting no snow, didn't I?
You did, and I want to thank my partners Jim Almonte, Tom Moore, and Patty Koch. We actually won the mixed division, so a little pro shop gift certificate to go in there and do a little shopping. But the important thing is that Cornerstone, they raised about $10,000 for this organization, which helps out the elderly and Alzheimer's patients with daycare and stuff during the day. So awesome time. Thanks again for inviting me. And a great day, Pete, with the weather. They're very happy up there. A lot of fans of the show up there at this tournament, Roadshow fans and Pete Mangione fans. Well, they're everywhere.
Well, I don't know about that. Hey, I appreciate that, Patrick, and definitely congratulations on being out there for a good cause. You didn't actually mention your golf score, so maybe I'll ask you that later. Anyway, live pinpoint Doppler 12, not showing any precipitation across southern New England right now. We take a look at those weather headlines. We go back to the 80s, and I'm talking high temperatures here, not the decade reference. Back to the 80s today. We've been actually in the 70s the past couple days. It's been a nice change. Humidity has been lower, but we'll change that up for today. Heat and humidity return in pieces. I mean, today we get a piece of that humidity. Tomorrow we get the whole 9 yards. The humidity really in full effect by tomorrow afternoon. Some random passing thunderstorms are possible. Not so much for today, but for tomorrow and Thursday. I mean, today there's a very small chance of picking up one in northern Rhode Island or maybe the Attleboro's, but your day looks dry for the most part. It's tomorrow and Thursday where the threat increases just a little bit. 69 in Newport, 71 Westerly, so already in the 70s in some spots, 66 Smithfield, 67 in Taunton. A little bit closer we go with our temperatures, 66 North Kingstown, 69 Middletown, Cranston 67 degrees, upper 60s already in northern Rhode Island, 67 Woonsocket, 69 Mendon, 67 in Plainville, and 66 in Attleboro. The Cape into the upper 60s, Dighton 66 degrees, Tiverton 69, and Little Compton at 66. Here is your time lapse from the Coast Guard House in Narragansett. A really nice looking time lapse. Notice the clouds kind of floating by, the orange glow as that sunrise, it's not sunset yet, as that sunrise starts to come up. You can see a few people already out here on the beach. As we take a look at Down City, Providence, some clouds mixing in with the sun. Temperature right now, 68 degrees, winds out of the southwest 6 miles an hour. This dew point will be very key in our forecast for today. Low 60s, that's when it starts to feel a little bit sticky around here. We'll keep it that way for today. And then upper 60s with the dew points tomorrow, that's when it really starts to feel humid. High pressure off to our east. This continues to slide down to the south. That will pump in those winds from the southwest. That will do two things: increase the humidity and increase the temperatures. If you want proof of that, here you go. Noontime 82 degrees with partly sunny skies. 2 o'clock 84. 5 p.m. we're down to 82. You will notice those winds out there. Could see some gusts between about 25 and 30 as we go into the afternoon. 78 in Narragansett, 80 Jamestown, 81 in Westerly. And along the South Shore, the 80s will be relatively short-lived. The winds coming in off of the water will pull temperatures right back down to the 70s for the majority of the day. Not the case inland. Low to mid-80s, the general rule for a good part of the afternoon. 85 Chepachet, Greenville 85 degrees. And out across coastal Massachusetts, low 80s, a little bit warmer here in New Bedford with 84 degrees. Seekonk gets up to 84. Out on the water, winds out of the southwest 15 to 20 knots with some stronger gusts. Visibility 10 miles. High tide 2:04 in the afternoon. And at the beach, make sure you bring something to anchor down that beach blanket. It will be a little windy, partly sunny skies, and more humid. Tonight, look at these temperatures. Different than last night. We stay in the 70s all the way through the midnight hour. Briefly, I want to update you on what is now Tropical Storm Colin. The track, or the forecast track, I should say, takes it off to the northwest the next several days. Right now, it strengthens it into a stronger tropical storm, not a hurricane. So that's the good news with this storm, but we will continue to track this for you. This is the position that we're predicting by this weekend. So still, even as late as this weekend, not really that close to the United States. All right, 7-day futurecast shows warmer weather on the way for tomorrow and Thursday with a chance of some storms, but not a washout, and then some more comfortable weather by Saturday and Sunday. That's your forecast for now. Now we get an update with JamCam traffic